Hello and welcome everybody, it's me DaleyBoyDidds and this is my Let's Play. Okay guys, we're on Taron 34 now. Just a very quick recap from the last part. Well, we have a new emperor. So the new emperor is just a young king, well, a new young emperor, I suppose you have to say it as, 7 years old. Theokitius, I think that's the best I think we're going to get out of that one. Theokitius. Now Theo here is actually pretty good for us because he's allowed the Jews to come back into the Byzantine order. Now, for us, obviously, that is massively important because our overall goal is to make the Kingdom of Israel. And we want to be Jewish when we do that. So we are currently in control of these territories just here. These two are not ours, so it sort of goes around in a C shape. And although at present pretty much every single family member is Orthodox, we do still have a couple of Jewish people from our family, very good ones in fact, living over here in Neonopolis. And hopefully we'll try and get those back in. Now that guy doesn't actually like us who's gone over there, so it might be a little bit difficult. So what have I personally done since the last game? So we've got obviously our new emperor. He's allowed the Jews back in. We had a couple of family members that were due to get married, but when I clicked on 4 family marriages, we've actually only got 1 person, which I'm pretty surprised at, really. Just Anoush here. She's my kinswoman. And when we looked to matrilineal manager, there wasn't really anybody at all worth marrying. That's not the way that we do it. Go on there, marriages. So there's a few people here to marry. And if we just click on the rank, we've got Poznan, which I think was somewhere up here. Oh no, we've got Xanade, which was that one. Istra, I can't remember where that was. That was a German one. And then one of the ones was up here as well somewhere. But nobody else Polish. There, Poznan. So, yeah, nobody particularly phenomenal that I would want to marry her off to. So we're going to hold on to Anoush at the minute. She's only 16 years old. And I think we'll be alright with that. Yeah, we'll be alright with that. So, of course, the Byzantines lost the Duchy of Armenia, which is bad for us because we definitely want to bring that into our personal domains. Our domains is low at the moment in that we have too many places for our actual allowances. So we're probably going to have to deal with that eventually, but not just yet. We have actually got a an intrigue plot to kill the Caliph Isa, and I think that is going to be a standard plot. Now, as you can see, he's got a lot of people that this is going to go to. However, barring his immediate son and heir, everybody else is younger. So 15, so he'll come into his own quite soon. He's already dead, so we ain't got to worry about him. And then a 7-year-old. So these will be easier and easier to kill as we go down. And the whole point of this is to try and basically break down the Abbasid, because these guys are so strong, so powerful, that it really is stifling us. In respects of security, it's stifling us. In that, basically, next guys, we're looking at Taron, Edessa, you know, these sort of areas. They're both mine. Tel Bashir will go. You know, we are right on the edge. I personally think that they'll take this sort of area next. But hopefully, you know, the Byzantines will get a bit of backbone and start on that. So what I've actually done off camera was I attempted to make a couple of the marriages, but that pretty much failed. I didn't join any factions, but I do really want to be part of this Lower Crown Authority one, so I'm going to stick my name in there. But as you can see, it's only 55%, which is pretty low. It really is quite low. But we'll leave it on there for now. Nothing really in the religious tab. But here we paid gold for these two, so 20 for this one for the Empress, his own wife, and I think it was 40 gold for the Wali. So that's what we've got going on in the background. But what we said we'd actually do in this particular episode is look at our new leader, Ianicius. So he came into his role in two parts ago in episode 32 for ourselves, and we kind of got caught up in all the action that was occurring here in the Duchy of Armenia. So we missed out on the last one and the last part to really look at who he is and what he's about. And he's not particularly a guy that is phenomenal by any means. One good thing is that he has got quite high intrigue. And obviously with our state diplomacy as well, that's shot right up to almost, well, 39 as you can see, but almost 40, so very, very, very strong there. And we are an intricate web weaver, which isn't the best, but it's, well, it's the third of the 4 potentials, so it's right up there. We've got humble as well, which it works in regards to piety, but for us personally, we want to change back to Jewish really as soon as we can. No longer guardian. Wow, what's up with her? What's happened to you, lass? She can't be of age, surely. Well, we'll just click that off at the minute and come back to it in a second. Yeah, so he's got the humble trait. It's the 7th virtue, and is the opposite to pride. So, okay. Gregatious, very, very good. I like that one. Craven is something that we definitely want to lose, and we'll try to go on a few hunts and other, joining in battles, etc., to try to break that one down and get rid of Craven. Arbitrary is something that I am not happy about. This basically means that he has got no interest in justice and what's right and what's wrong. Ooh, look at these taking over there. Yeah, and what's right, what's wrong, and that's not good news at all. And we have got the ambitious trait, which again, in itself is good. People will get behind us from underneath us, our vassals, etc. They should quite like the ambitious trait going in our favour. However, we sit with vassals above us, or with an emperor above us, and potentially, or eventually, even a king, if not that we make the kingdom. And having ambitious is not always the greatest thing in the world for that. So that's the trait wise. In regards to the stats, again, as I said, not phenomenal. 10 in diplomacy, which isn't bad, and 12 in intrigue, again, which isn't bad. Not brilliant, but it's not bad. However, stewardship is shocking, down at 4, very, very low. We need that to be a minimum of 10. Really, we really do need that to be a minimum of 10, and I think we've got that as our improvement anyway, as our ambition. So that'll bring it up to 8 eventually over time. But again, our fighting skills are pretty poor, only at 6, and our learning is only at 5. So really not that fantastic in regards to the stats. His wife, a bit better. Basically, she's carrying us in regards to stewardship. That's why we've got all the ability to take on 4 different titles in our demesnes. If she was any lower than that, then we'd be in real trouble. And she's quite a good character overall, to be honest, in regards of her stats. In regards of her traits, though, a Midas touch, fantastic. She's quick, fantastic. She's a scholar, fantastic. She's zealous, which is absolutely okay. Brave, ambition, that matches ours. She's patient, and she's proud. And again, the proud isn't the worst thing out there in the world by any means. Just clicking on ourselves again, we do have a couple of guilty pleasures. We have pleasures of the afterlife. And we chose celibacy? What? I certainly didn't choose that. So I want to get rid of that as soon as possible. And then, of course, we own a holy relic as well. We don't... I suppose... Do we own that? I thought we was watching it. Or does that mean that we own it? I don't know. We got a couple of weak claims that we can press. But we need crown authorities to be lowered. And that's why we've joined the faction. Okay, so I think that's a nice little intro to who we are. We do have 4 children. Michael is our son and heir, and he has the quick trait straight off the bat, as you can see, and that means his stats already are looking pretty damn good. His sisters, again, another one with quick, and this time zealous, and again, the stats are looking quite nice. Maria, she didn't get the quick, and therefore she's pretty bland, really. And his youngest sister, she's only just been born, so got nothing at the moment, but didn't inherit the quick trait. Okay, so we are clicking over here in the game. As you can see, we're building two things at the moment. A young artist is working on a clearly divine inspiration icon. Okay. We'll take that, I think. We gained 1 intrigue, so yeah, we'll definitely take that. And we'll just pop that back inside. So we join that lower crown authority. Croatia. So the de jure war for Croatia. You know what? I might even just pull up my army and just go and assist there anyway. How many men have we got in our military? 1,000. So yeah, we'll pull up our own military here. Got a really bad throat actually right now. That's not good. That's not good at all. I've got a lot of talking to do. Let's just take a cheeky little swig of the old drinky bobs. So we're actually leading the armies right now as well. We're out there in the field, which is what I like to see. How's our intrigue going? They both did join. We'll come back to intrigue in a minute. Maria, our daughter, she requires some education. And he's not too bad actually. In fact, he is pretty good. We'll keep him. That's fine. Get rid of all of those. So she's died. Castle walls have been built. And the declaration of war. Okay, let me just grab my old glasses. Squinting away here, looking at this screen for absolutely no reason, when I could just put on my Ryan Giggs and be absolutely eyeball friendly. So Armenia is being lost right now, and that is not good. They're in a war. Who is this actually? Oh, it's just the host. So Merib's host. So that's more like an internal war, obviously. But we don't actually have any claims there anymore, which is a shame. It is like so a shame, man. But we're going up here now to Croatia to join the fight and assist our liege. But really, it is to try and just get Aenicius to improve either his martial skills or to lose that craven trait. So it's going to take us a long time to get over there. But when we do, we should be quite effective. There are a few people that are coming up against us, so we've got a nice war available as well. This is for us, isn't it? Contested title. Yeah, we're going for that area there. Another Charles lacks a guardian. Bartholomew, our nephew. Coming out quite well. He's got no claims, so we'll send him off into the intrigue realms. Only a 7 there, so he's no good. It's going to be this guy, isn't it? Kozvoz. So they should get round in time. But will they gather in time? Koba has died. Who were you exactly? I'm not sure, but you were possessed and infirm. Merriman. My aunt. Okay, so she has a weak claim on the duchy. And because she is family, major family, we'll try to get her married. Might as well stick you with this person. 51. She's not going to bring anybody else through, so let's do that. Matrilineal. Go on, have a bit of fun. So the Byzantines up here taking care of Capua's army. I can't believe that we lost that little war. Well, I say little war. That defining war when we was over here. I think it was in Dvin. So, on a side note, I've been speaking to my friend online who's from Armenia. Well, his family's from Armenia. And he said that Dwin should be said as Dvin, and Lorry is, or should be pronounced as lorry, as in a van or a truck or a lorry. So that's the route we're going to go down. Oh no! After a period of illness, we have lost our steward. Let's see if we can bring anybody good in. Not really that good. But Lyon. Damn. Well, we'll bring him in. Can't appoint him yet because he's fighting. And that's something that we'll definitely do. We want these all off the fight. And research technology. Okay, so in the technology tab, can we do anything? Yes, light infantry and shipbuilding. Well, we haven't got any ships around us at the minute, so we'll go for light infantry for now. Yep, and we can't do anything else. Okay, so that's fine. Done. Anything else that we can do? No. Oh, that's superb. An important part of the room the Romans is delegates. Something I finally realised, and your steward step has improved. Fantastic. So that's one more steward's point to ourselves. 67%. Is there anybody else out there? I mean, if there was, they would automatically come in, but there might be some halves. Ooh. So we made it over to the siege. And we got a victory. Let's just whiz across. And are we the only ones here? No, we're not the only ones here, are we? We're part of a bigger area, which is fine. And that's it. That war is over. So let us bring our troops down. And we won't lose anybody for that either, which is great. So with the plotters, ooh, fabricate a claim on the Duchy of Edessa. We could definitely go for that. I don't understand why they want to kill Espen. I like Espen. Okay, so is there anybody else that wants to join? Of course not. Of course not. Damn. Damn you all. Anybody that we might be able to get. So, -2, -2. -2s. This is not looking good right now. So there was one above that looked a little bit more likely. So something like this guy, I mean he's only 6%, but the more that are involved, the better it is. So if we was to offer him, what would that be? What would we have to give him? 57. We would not be offering a juicer. Not a chance. So if the pluses, I'm looking where it says reasoning. If I move my cursor, I won't be able to show you. So I'll keep my cursor there. But where it says reasoning, basically under there, if there are more pluses than negatives, or it's very, very close, like with literally within one, that is a potential that we could set a bribe off and it work. So obviously all these are no good to us. Yeah, we get down to him, and it's actually 2-2. So we would have sent him the 57 gold, and he probably would have come into it. But that's too much money. So we'll keep that off for now, and hopefully something will change. Okay, Michael, our son. We've got a betrothal as well, they're ready to go. So, Michael, our son, let's get him educated. And that is my wife. And she's good, so yes, that is a good one to go, no problem. The betrothed can marry. Who's this? So this is Count Constanto of Tara. and Gregoris, so our brother, and I'm sure she is she's a genius. I'm pretty sure of it. There she is, Genie Bobs. She comes into our house to make us lads and not to babies. Okay, it seems out this guy. Byzantine, a sense of clones, rumors of a plot. See, why would we be so bothered about that? Why would we be so bothered? So the Spymaster of the Byzantine Empire has been sent to Colonia to investigate the rumours of a plot. Maybe we should silence him before he finds out about the plot to kill Caliph Isa. That might be necessary. We'll go for that right now. Maybe it's because the Byzantines don't want to pee off these guys lower, but you know what? Screw them. Because I want to get some of their zonage. And that's the one way we'll do that. Okay, so what's happened there on the religions? 78%. We're growing. It's growing. We need that crown law to be reduced so we can get in there and actually do something. We need this guy to get us a claim here in Armenia as well, so we can go and take that. What will be interesting actually is I don't think that this guy now, Merib, will have the allies. He has got the allies still, and it's still the same too as well. Oh, that's quite interesting. But we'll still go in for that, no problem. So the Byzantines actually not doing too bad at all. We've got the lower area of Italy. We've got the eastern, no, we've got the western coast of Turkey, or is that Turkey in modern day? Greece, I think it'll be, won't it? I can't remember. I don't really know. We've got the western coast there anyway. Obviously the Byzantine proper, and we've got a couple of little territories as well out in the wings. If we still had this section, that would have been even better. But we'll see what our fantastic emperor does when it comes round to the time. But right now, I mean, we're just literally here just sitting this out. So let's make sure he is still in Teo. Fabricating claims, training troops. Yeah, we'll keep him on training troops still. So let's spend a bit of money. Let's go and spend some money. Oh, what's this guy doing? We're not allowed to do internal wars. What's going on? On Athena's claim on Rama war. What the hell is that? Okay, so they're all the way over there. That's some distance, that as well, isn't it? I'm not really bothered about that, to be honest. I mean, we can go over and help if we wanted to. How's the general diplomacy? Well, we're not doing too bad. We're not doing too bad. These are all people that we can call into war if required. No, that's not bad at all, actually. Potential targets. Why are these potential targets? He's Orthodox. I don't truly understand that. These are definitely potential targets. So 2 weak claims apparently can be pressed, but we know we can't. Because of the Crown Authority. That is something I really want to see changed. And hence why we're part of the faction. But again, losing more people all the time. Okay, so we said we was going to spend some money, didn't we? I was looking for the economy, that's what... I was going to also look for the economy, so do the economy first. As you can see, it's not too bad. Odessa's not making quite a lot of money. These guys are rich down here in Beira. Alright, let's go to Colonia, because I think we'll stay here for now. Training grounds. Morale, increase in levy. That'll be the one that we do, or levy, the reinforcement rates, which is going to be important. And obviously these guys as well, just for some heavy cavalry. Reinforcement levels first. 600 gold. We're coming up quite nice. Barely able to pay the taxes. Oh no. So this option is available due to our high diplomacy. That's obviously going to be the one that we go for to flatter and soothe him. The mayor is overjoyed. Vote on a large city tax. Nope. Because we've got maximum city taxes and then an absurd request. We'll just flatter him. It was a nice attempt, but it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Revolt risk? Nothing. Superb. I want tail. We've only got such a link, a weak link going through here to Derbent. Oh, you also said how to pronounce that one, but I can't remember it off the top of my head. Yeah, so we are just waiting really for something to happen. This guy's not done anything for us at all. And he should do. Put him back in again. Another quick check on our intrigue. We've lost people out of there though, that's not good. We could get him though. We need more people. More willing people to do stuff. Is that one person, isn't it? Okay, what can we do? We can go on a pilgrimage. Grand hunt, summer fair. Summer fairs are expensive. And debutant, 23 gold. So, hang on, what's this? Prince Simon of Georgia. My wife has asked me to get rid of one of the courtiers who she finds mighty annoying. On one hand, Hypatia might not be happy, but if I refuse her request, but if I fire the annoying man, maybe people will feel my wife has too much influence. No, we need him, don't we? He's our magistro, our steward, I think. He's staying. She should stay out of this. And she will. So we'll go to pilgrimage. That's what we'll do. Okay, there are several different places that we can go. So where have we been so far? Do we want to go Constantinople? Antioch. He's just here. I'll tell you what, I've not seen any big crusades so far. Oh, we can go to Jerusalem. Let's go there. If we're going to do it, let's do it properly. Travel straight into the Abbasid territory. And into Jerusalem. Bye-bye! Have fun! Jerusalem's here. Okay, something's happening here as well. Salerno, travelling down a long and lonesome road. A man laying in a ditch. He seems to have robbed and beaten up quite badly. Bind up his wounds and help him. So we lose 10 gold, but we gain kind. Yeah, we'll do that. And we have got a contested title, the County of Salerno. Okay, so we're in Jerusalem, guys. We made it to Jerusalem. You have finally arrived in Jerusalem, passing the Mount of Olives. You enter through the city gates and immediately overcome by the feeling that you have made a truly epic journey. The city is filled with people of all creeds and colours. The air is heavy, with smells of strange spices and foreign plants. You make your way through the throng of people and animals, excited by the knowledge that you are now close to the Via Dolorosa, and other holy places. You plan to also visit the Church of the Nativity in Bethlehem, but first, you need to find some place to stay. After all, you wouldn't be forced to sleep in a stable, would you? I love that little snort. Yeah, you have to do that snort. How impressive the place is. Now that you can see it with your own eyes, you can join their praise. You are glad that you came here, one of the Christian. This is holiest of places. Okay. De jure war over Solano. Well, we can't actually get there. So we return from our pilgrimage. And the regency is concluded. And with the conclusion, well, there's Solano right there. But with the conclusion of the regency, pause. Just pause this game. I think we should bring this episode to an end. So, again, not particularly phenomenal amount of things happening. We're trying to kill the Caliph Isa here at the Abbasid, but that's not really going to plan just yet. We've been on a pilgrimage, as you've just noticed, and the young emperor has just shown a bit of might, trying to claim some areas. Oh, it looks like Athena was able to take Rama. So, yeah, he took a little portion of Croatia, and now he's going in for Solano. So, he's building up a fair whack of prestige just by doing these little forays out. But still, we hope and pray that the Lower Crown Authority can gather some momentum, get a bit of strength, and then that we can hopefully reduce the Crown Authority down to something else other than high. It needs to be down to the completely open one where we can just go and take everybody. Final thought of the day is if our guy here, our Magistro Simon, can actually get us Teao and a claim there, then we'll go in and try and take Teao as well. After Teao, we'll work up to Georgia, because if we can get a kingdom, that's another notch to take, because then we can head sort of north and take this sort of section out as well. But that's for the future, I think. Obviously, our main aim is to go south, so we really want to capture all this sort of area here. But as a king, we should be able to do a bit more. Who knows? Who knows? But that's all for next time, guys. I'll see you then. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, 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 bye-bye. Bye-bye.